So when did this happen to your eye?
Literally,
Jay?
like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, probably like yesterday.
When we had got off of work type of thing.
Happened at the club?
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to tell the story?
Tell me the story.
Okay, so, like, we were just about to end our shift, and, like, this girl, she had problems with Jazz, like, some old, like, problems. She came up to her, like, trying to press her, like talking about some, like, oh, you used to fuck with my nigga? Like, like, you used to fuck with my man? Like, and she's like, yeah, you fucked him, like, all the shit.
And it was already slow on top of that.
Yeah, like we were trying to deal with all that. We were trying to go in, like, so then, boom, she tried to, like swing on Jazz, and I swing on her, and she tried to, like, crack the bottle upside my head, like, and then, like, I guess she had, like, 2-3 other guys with her, and we had, like, you know, we have our securities and stuff, but, like, it was just a whole...
Everything be happening so fast.
Yeah, like, everything happened so fast, and I was drunk, and I didn't even feel getting hit until I, like, came out, and I'm like, damn, my eye's leaking, like, but I did some damage, too, like...
Yeah,
This is another dancer at the club?
No, it's like, she used to work there, but...
That's how I met her.
Yeah.
She used to work there, and that's how we met. And she was, like, pressured up over some guy, and then she basically tried to start a problem with me, and then she kind of, like, got involved.
Yeah.
And your friend came to your defense?
Yes.
It's a good friend.
Yes.
How long have you guys known each other?
Like 2 years. Yeah,
About,
like 2 years since
like 2 years.
I started working at the club a little bit before she did. I used to work at other clubs. And then we have, like, a mutual friend, and we kind of got close through her.
And this is a topless or fully nude or?
Well, so this one is topless. I worked at Sin. I've worked at Blue Zebra. I've worked at Cheetah. I live in Vegas, so I work at a lot of clubs out there. But most of the clubs out there, like, they're not 18 plus. You have to be over 21 for most of the good ones. But I'm 20, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
How old are you, Jay?
19.
You're 19.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are young.
Yes.
Yeah. It's only, like, my second club. Yeah. She kind of, like, introduced me to it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We kind of, like, got better together, I guess you could say.
Are you making good money?
Yeah. There's always, like, slow days. Because the thing about, like, the club, it's really, like, a hit or miss type of thing. There'll be days where you really don't make, like, any money. And on top, well, the club we work at, we don't pay a house fee. But other ones, like, you know, if you have to pay a house fee, then you're really, like, you could be down money. Like, you could...
Be losing money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you could walk in, make $0 and still have to pay a house fee.
Yeah, like, if you're not making nothing, it's like...
Yeah.
But every day has its up days and every day has its slow days. Like, you know, it's just like...
Yeah, because then there'll be the super good days that make up for everything. When, like, the... rappers or like there's people like, come in and they're just willing to just spend money. The thing is, it's just like there's no liquor at our clubs, so it's kind of boring sometimes. But a lot of people already come drunk, so I mean,
like they already come lit for sure.
So the fact that there's no liquor at your club means it's a fully nude club.
Yeah. Well, no, it was topless.
It's only topless?
Yeah.
You think they'd be selling liquor?
Yeah. No, well, they can't sell liquor because it's 18 plus.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your families, what do your families think of this career?
At first, like, my family, well, I don't know. Growing up, like, me and my family weren't super close. I had kind of left home when I was young. And then probably a year into me doing it, me and my mom and stuff, like, got back in contact. Because my mom used to do, like, a lot of drugs and stuff. So we and her, like, didn't talk a lot when I was growing up. She'd be, like, in and out of jail. And then a year into me doing this, like, once I got a house and a car and stuff, and, like, she seen I was doing good, we started talking again, and now we're super close.
Tell me about your dad.
I don't know my dad. I never knew my dad. He left when I was, like, a couple months old, to be honest. Because, like, him and my mom were on a lot of drugs and stuff, so they would always argue, and then he just left one day and never came back. But I have 3 siblings, but they all have the same dad. I have a different dad.
Oh, I see. And Jay, tell me about your family growing up.
My family, half of my family from Greece, so, like, they, like, all out there. But, like, my mom and my dad, my, like, granny's out here. My family don't really know what I do. Like, they kind of have, like, an idea, but, like, I don't know. They kind of just let me do me because I'm grown. Like, I'm young, but I'm still grown, you know? Like,
You're of age.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know what I'm doing. Like.
And you have an apartment, you put a roof over your head?
I've had apartments, like, lost them. Like, you know, it's like a cycle. I have one now, though, but.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of this lifestyle? Do you like it? I mean, what was your dream to do what in your life? Wasn't probably to be a stripper?
No, when I was little, honestly, I wanted to be a nurse. Like, I wanted to be a doctor, something.
Doctors are great career.
That was just, I always liked math and science. I was always, like, in honors classes, and it's crazy because I never even finished high school. But I was, like, in honors. I was in AP classes. I was above a lot, and I just stopped. I don't know. I had like a lot of problems growing up, I guess, and I wouldn't really go to school. But when I would go, I'd do great, but I wouldn't go all the time. And then I'd get suspended all the time. I'd be fighting a lot, so I started doing online school because I got like kicked out of public school. And then I just stopped doing that, and then that's around the time I left home when I was like 15.
You needed money, and this.
Yeah, I had started like when I was fresh
up?
18. I started probably 2 months after my 18th birthday. So.
And Jay, you finished high school?
Yeah, I have my diploma.
Were there things you wanted to do?
I wanted to be rich. So I think I'm on the right path.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
I always wanted to be my own boss, though. I mean,
Yeah,
we have like, you know,
I don't know. I'm getting
we
there.
have bosses, but we kind of like could make our own schedule in a way and kind of have control for the most. Well, we have to work a certain amount of hours, but it's like for the most part pretty flexible.
Yeah, like
we still have like a decent amount of free time and stuff. So.
Tell me about the work, the job. Like when you're in the club, all these horny guys are.
Yeah, the thing about like our club, it's a lot of regulars. A lot of people that go there, they already know which girl they want, and they'll go there like on a scheduled day. Like there's the group of guys, and they come in probably like 3-4 times a week.
Your club is near the airport.
Yeah,
and you get guys coming from out of town who just stop there, or no?
Every now and then, but it's kind of died down a little bit. So it's mostly like the same group of people. There's this one guy who always just sits by himself, and he'll come like almost every day and be like high as fuck or something. I don't know if he's drunk or high, but he's there every day, and he doesn't really throw too much money. He'll just go to look. Yeah.
It's a lot of just like window shopping.
Yeah, because honestly, like it'll be rare where someone will come and like make it rain. Like it's kind of slow season right now too, especially because like the holidays.
Oh God, like Christmas just passed and stuff.
For sure, slowed down that.
But what are you learning about men from doing this kind of work?
That they're not loyal. Like it'll be crazy because, well, like especially when you have regulars that come see you like in the club often, you kind of get to learn a little bit more about them. And some of them will get like crazy attached and weird, and they like think it's something it's not. Yeah. Like they'll kind of
in a whole relationship.
Yeah, like get a little bit obsessed, like or wait for you after work. Like it's actually like kind of dangerous and creepy. Like,
it's kind of scary
for sure. But honestly, I have a lot of guys that have wives, a lot of guys that have kids, girlfriends. Feel me? So, and they still come, and they'll still come pay us when they could go get it for free. You know, they come pay for a dance when you could go home and have sex with your wife, and you don't have to pay her anything. But shit.
I learned like men are vulnerable too. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not just us vulnerable because we have our bodies out there. Like you guys are vulnerable too because you're horny, you know. you just want to get something, you know, and you're willing to pay anything for it. Like, you're vulnerable, you know.
Yeah,
like,
and they be lonely too. A lot of guys be lonely.
Yeah, like
and like older guys especially, like their wives died or they're divorced or they're not finding love and they're just
Or they have wives and then they don't even like
they're
their
not
wife.
happy. Yeah.
Like, why did you marry her?
Right.
Like,
No, for real. I have 3 kids with her, and you still
God.
like
you come to see me
not
every night.
happy.
I'm not complaining though. Shit.
Do you guys still believe in love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I was always like a romantic kind of like, I don't know, I always was such a lover girl, and I feel like doing this, it kind of like, I was in a long relationship before I started dancing. Like all of my high school, I had a boyfriend for like 4 years, and then he would like cheat on me a lot. It was just like we were young, so then after that, I was so heartbroken. I was like, well, you know what, might as well go get some money, and that's when I started dancing for. So.
And are there pimps in the strip club
Yeah.
world?
Sometimes. I guess that's what you could call them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Managers?
Like, there's guys that be, like, in there and they don't throw any money and they'll just try to, like, talk to us, I guess. But I wouldn't.
Without no money, I don't know if that's a pimp.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really.
And neither of you guys have kids.
No.
I have a daughter.
Oh, you do?
Mm.
Are you living with her, or
Yeah.
how do you raise her when you're working in a club all night?
I mean, I have people to take care of her.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, family.
Okay. Emotionally, how does this work affect you guys?
It's really draining, to be honest. It's super draining, and it's a lot of, like, emotions, especially because it's a lot of females in one place, and, like, it'll be a lot of fighting over money or, like...
For sure. Or, like, shit like this.
Yeah,
Shit is
exactly.
like-
No, literally.
that shit is dumb.
But
Like,
it's, like, you know, it's cool. When you have good days, it's great, and you're, like, so happy and excited. You have all this money. But then there'll be times where it's just, like, you feel like you're doing all of it for nothing. Like, you're dancing and dancing and dancing for hours, and you're barely getting a couple dollars, and it just makes it feel like it's not even, like, worth doing. Like,
What makes you happy?
money.
Just making a bunch of money?
I love money. That's, like, I don't know. I guess it's, like, materialistic, you could say, but I didn't grow up with a lot of money. So to be able to, like, go and not really look at price tags on most things, and you know, and just pick out what I want, and that's something I've always wanted. I used to have like 2 jobs when I was like 15 years old. Like, I've always worked. I've always been a hustler. I had my first job when I was 14. Like,
And you found a good hustle here.
yes.
for sure.
Or do you think you're addicted to the fast money?
Yeah, for sure. Like 100%.
For sure.
Yeah, that's really
God.
like what got me so locked into it, because you can make in one day what you're making in 2 weeks in a 9 to 5, you know. So it's just
And you make it that night.
exactly, and you get to take it home with you right then and there, you know.
Yeah.
So
How do you feel about entertaining all these men who probably have girlfriends or wives at home?
honest,
Does that affect your karma, your
I don't really feel
Subconscious?
any type of way about it. Like,
It's no emotions.
yeah, there's no emotions involved. So like, people are gonna do what they want to do. You know?
Yeah, like,
I can't stop you. If you want to come give me some money, I
oh
can't
God,
complain.
if you're gonna come do it with me, hey, come do it with me.
Yeah.
Shit, oh God.
You know, I'm not married to you, so it doesn't hurt me. Sorry to the wives out there.
Yeah. But I didn't cause that
Yeah.
because your husband is attracted to me.
Clearly.
Do you guys think, Jay, your father was in your life when you were young?
Like, in and out.
Do you guys think not having your father as a permanent presence played a role in what you're doing now?
Yeah. Fatherless activities. Like,
I don't know.
Honestly,
Like, I don't know. That's a heavy
Yeah.
question. I ain't gonna lie.
to be honest, I have like daddy and mommy issues, so it's like,
Because if you had a really good relationship with your father,
yeah.
you probably wouldn't
I
want to
feel like
disappoint him.
I wouldn't be a stripper if I knew my dad. Like, I feel like my dad would be like, fuck no, like, you're not gonna be, no, you know. My mom, it's different because like she has to accept it, and
Yeah,
like
it's
moms are
different.
different about shit like that. My mom's kind of just like, well,
You got to make money.
yeah, you're gonna do
Yeah,
what you
it's
do.
like, I don't know.
But
I feel like we all had, like, parents, they already, like, grew up, you know? Like, they already, like, grew older. So it's like, I feel like it's our time to shine. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we should not be able to do whatever we want, but, like, this is our life. Like, I'm really doing this.
Build character.
Yeah, like, I love money, but I'm also doing it for my daughter. So, like, you know, like.
Yeah, because you can't make this kind of money working at a restaurant or whatever.
Hell no. I still, like, even on my slow days or, like, I ain't never had a 0 day, but on my slow days, like, oh, God, like, I still be like, I still wouldn't be in, like, a 9 to 5, like, you know.
But what's the hardest part of this job for you guys?
This. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be pissing me off.
Like, keeping, like, your hustle, like, staying focused, I guess you could say. Staying focused on, like, what the goal is. You know, don't forget the mission. You gotta always just, if you're focused on getting a house, you better stack all that money till you get that house or apartment, whatever you want to do. If you want.
Are you guys saving money?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm pretty good at saving, I guess. I tend to, like, blow shit really quick when it comes to, like, holidays. Like, this Christmas, I just spent a whole lot of money. I like to buy myself a lot of stuff, too, but I like
we could always improve,
things.
though, like, you know? We could
always.
I'm slowly learning to save money better, like.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
when I was younger,
you guys are both very young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like,
saving money is a skill that not a lot of people develop right away.
For sure, but it's the
especially females.
Great
They say
asset,
like females aren't
yeah.
as good at saving money as like men. I guess.
I'm gonna
Money
show you I'm good at
managing.
saving
Okay.
money. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. That shit crazy. Yeah, like you gotta have like a purpose. Like if you're like gonna strip, like you gotta have. Like, you gotta know what you want.
Like, this
you
isn't forever.
Yeah, like, you can't just get caught into doing this day after day after day, but with no goals or nothing, no morals, no nothing. Like, what do you want out of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like...
Are alcohol or drugs a part of your lives?
Yeah. I smoke weed.
Yeah,
I'm, like a
shit.
social drinker. I don't drink, like, just to drink. I'll only drink, like, if I'm going out or if I'm around people.
But to take your clothes off in front of a bunch of strangers, do you need alcohol or something like that to loosen yourself?
No, I feel like if you can't do it sober, it's not for you. Like, if you have to be intoxicated or, like, off something
like,
in order to do it, you shouldn't be doing it. Because, like, I don't know. It's by choice. You choose to do this, you know? It should be something that, like, not you want to do, but that you're okay with doing. You shouldn't have to be. I feel like drugs or liquor too.
Yeah, shit really gotta be in you for real.
Yeah.
If you had your life to live all over again, what would you have done differently?
That's a heavy question.
I would have stayed in school, I guess. I would have went to cosmetology school. And, yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like I would have wanted to do something to get me more money than just doing lashes or like nails or something.
Yeah,
you know?
like the regular shit.
I feel like eventually found either like being a bottle girl or something that like is fast money, because I've always, to be honest.
Do you think you will have a hard time one day if you, let's say you meet a guy and you like him and he likes you, separating sex from money from sex? Because right now sex means money in your head.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have to be like a different place in my life, because right now all I could think about is like money. Like, don't talk to me if you're not gonna be giving me some type of money. Like, I'm not just gonna conversate with you if you're not paying my rent or my car payment or something. Like, it's everything has a price to it right now, so I wouldn't be able to just like tie myself down to someone unless they're taking care of everything that I need already. You're gonna have to like trick on me in a way.
Yeah, like it just has to happen.
Yeah,
like, it just cannot happen. Like, I don't know.
Have you guys been in love before?
Yeah. One time.
One time.
One time. But yeah, it was like young love though. I mean, I'm still young, but like on some like weird kids. So it was like some high school relationship. So I don't know.
Do you have any regrets in your lives? Getting into a fight last night.
Yeah.
I don't really regret that, but I just don't know how I let that happen. Like, I just didn't feel nothing. Like, I don't know.
She hit you with a bottle?
Yeah, but the Hennessy doesn't break.
So,
Like when you
shit,
hit it,
like hit me
like
right.
it,
Like,
the
shit.
bottle is not cracked. Crown Royal too. Those bottles do not break for nothing.
Eye socket does.
Yeah, I know. That's what we were talking about. Like it's really,
It's gonna heal though. It's okay. It's part of the life.
it
I'm
was
not
like
tripping.
leaking and shit. Oh my God. I thought her eye was bleeding. Like when I first seen
Me
it,
too. Like, hold on,
because it was
God.
swollen so shut that it's like you couldn't see the cut for real. It looked like it was just dripping blood out her eye.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
crazy lifestyle. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And what would you guys say is the most important lesson you've learned in your young lives?
Don't like do stuff that's gonna take more time. Like waste more time. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Explain.
I'm
Yeah.
like trying to not say too much, but I think you
Don't.
like don't go to jail and waste time. Not
don't
that
make
I've been
bad
to jail.
decisions.
I'm just
that
saying.
Are gonna,
Yeah, like that's just an example. Like, I don't know. Don't do stuff that's gonna waste your time for you to have to. Like it's gonna set you back. Yeah. Like that's gonna set you back. Cause that's just gonna like prolong the process and make shit longer.
Yeah, no setbacks. I say like always think before you do. Kind of like same type of thing.
Shit. Oh, God.
Because you could do stuff in the moment so fast, and then next thing you know, like your
You
whole life is
regretting it,
over.
like-
Yeah, like you know, what's happened to like a lot of people I know.
For
Just
real.
one quick, spontaneous, especially like being out here in LA. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, and people be thinking too fast, and too many people be dying, and too many people
Yeah,
be
like
killing
somebody
people and
just
shit.
died on New Year's. Like rest in peace to whoever she was. But that's just
What's
fucked
a
up.
seedy or city? Vegas or Los Angeles?
I'm not sure where it was. I don't. Where did we hear that?
This was out here, no?
Yeah, I think so.
But then there was a shooting in Oakland too on New Year's. There was
yeah,
a
like it
whole
was just a lot going
New
on.
Year's.
Like I don't know. Like I'm not sure exactly where it
I
was.
guess it's bad all over, isn't it?
Yeah, but Vegas
The
is
world.
different than out here. I guess Vegas is more calm. Like it's a lot of tourists, but it's nothing like LA. Like you come out here and it's just noise. You know, you hear helicopters or honking or cars racing by, sirens and shit. Like in Vegas, it's not really like that. People just go to walk the strip and get drunk.
Yeah, Vegas cool though. I've been out there a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your stories.
Yes.
No problem.
I hope you,
Thank you for
stay out
having
of
us.
trouble.
Yeah.
We will.
Try.
Thanks, you guys. When I was designing the first Soft White Underbelly book, I realized that there were so many great portraits that weren't going to make it into that book. They just wouldn't fit. And once I saw how well that first book sold, I knew I'd have to design a second book. This second book is finally ready to ship. Like the first one, this book has a collection of some of the best portraits from Soft White Underbelly, accompanied by a quote from that person's interview. This book features another group of Rebecca portraits, as well as a collection of color images of the Whitaker family, and plenty of others. You can order yours for $125 or $150 for a signed copy at softwhiteunderbelly.org. Again, like the first book, once this book is sold out, I will not be printing more of them. The portraits are what Soft White Underbelly is all about, and these two books contain the best of all that work. Thank you for watching.